Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free. And stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea. Where the rivers run clear, the bracken is gold in the sun. How the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where life is a song. And sing while the birds fill the air with their joy all day long. Where the trees sway in time and even the wind sings in tune. How the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where legend remains, where stories of old fill the heart and may yet come again, where our past has been lost, the future has still to be won. How the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free. Stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea. Where the rivers run clear, the bracken is cold in the sun. How the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. How the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Cunning lady, your emotions you hide. You tear down my defenses with a wink of your eye. You think it's a game that only you can win. That is insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. That I undress your heart, you choose to downplay. Try to reclothe your thoughts, but your feelings you betray. You think it's a game that only you can win. That is insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. You're breaking down now. Can I hold you when you cry? Will you disarm me? Will you tell me goodbye and leave me Don't shut yourself off. There's no need to hide. Wanna know every part of you. Please let down your guard. You think it's a game, only you can win. That is insane, girl, 'cause it's you who's naked. Open to the world, open to spirit, open to the changing wind, open to touch, open to nature, open to the world within. Open to change, open to adventure, open to the new, open to love, open to miracles, open, beloved, to you. Open to learn, open to laughter, open to being blessed, open to joy, open to service, and open to saying yes. Open to risk, open to passion, to peace and silence too. Open to love, open to beauty, open, beloved, to you. Silence too. Open to love, open to miracles, open, beloved, to you. Open to love, open to beauty, open, beloved, to you. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free. And stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea. Good evening all. I hope you are doing well, and welcome to Celtfather Live. I'm going to do a quick check to see if there's anything that came in. I know Rex sent a song request through the tip rewards. I really appreciate it. If you didn't check out the tip rewards, you can go on over to Celtfather.net. I think I might have had the link. One second, see if I can put this. If that's still in my memory. Yes, it is. Look at that. You can go right over there to get a tip reward and support the music. Of course, if you just want to do a tip during the show, you can just do that right here. Use the super chat. That is the best way to do it. How's everyone doing tonight? You having a good time? I'm feeling pretty good. I spent the day working on a new song. So there's something called Krabbe. I don't entirely know what this is, but it is a friend of mine said you should write a song about this. And I'm like, I have no clue what this is. I mean, technically, I could write a song about it. I'm like that. But quite honestly, I was not super keen on the idea because I was, I don't really have a whole lot of time right now. So to make the time to learn to write a song. But I said, if you can write the lyrics, I will set it to music. So she sent me some lyrics, and I worked it out last weekend when I was playing music at their house. And then I had this great song. So today I finally sat down and started recording it. And not only did I record it with my auto harp and tracked it so the auto harp's playing, but I also played it with my own and sang the song, but I added drums. I have a drum machine and I tapped it out. It wasn't pretty, but it's working. It's coming together. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning I might be able to try to finish that out, and I'll make sure to get that out to everyone who's a patron. If you want to support the music, you can sign up over on Patreon. Go to marcgunn.net, marcgunn.net. So who do we have online this morning? Or this evening? I'm used to morning stuff. So Nicole, welcome. A.M. Paulson, how you doing? Les, Tabitha, Ty, how are y'all? All right. Got some brown coats in the house. Garrett Crow, welcome. And A.M. Paulson, it's your birthday on the 17th. Fantastic. That's awesome. Happy birthday. A little bit early, but hey, it works. Alvarant, Philip Ferengi, you are very welcome for the Patreon message. I did send out a message, I think, about an hour ago to remind people that I was going to be playing music. Kelly, good evening. Vida, how are you doing? Jan and Jim are back. Miriam, I haven't seen you in a long time. Beastmaster, welcome. Thomas Brown and Riva. Who else? Alan Marcotte, hey, welcome. And of course, Beth dropped in. Oh, good, the volume's working. I was playing went over to Facebook to share a little bit about this too. Paul is that Paul Ferguson? I'm not sure. Brian, good evening. Miranda, welcome. And feel seen and loved. I am soft compared to the auto harp. You know what? I haven't adjusted the levels. Thank you for pointing that out. I have found when I'm playing auto harp, you do this with the volume. So the vocals are up here, and the auto harp is about a 90-degree angle away from it. So you live and learn, Thanks for pointing out the sound. Hopefully that is a little bit better. Good evening, Amanda and Matt and Lila Making. And I'm going to sing a song, one of my Firefly songs. This is a song inspired by Out of Gas, one of my favorite episodes of Firefly. But it's also turned into an absolutely fantastic song about taking a break and relaxing and working into something. It's called Breathing. You want to keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Of course, this is a sing-along like all my shows, so the chorus is very simple. And if you can't remember all those lyrics, you can just do the simple part. You want to keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Pretty simple, huh? Good evening, Brian, Carol, and Karen. It all began looking past what was to what our life could be. That's where I found so much freedom and a little serenity. Wow, that's early on. An explosion knocked us to the ground, but we got back on our feet. Turned back the clock to remember why and what our life could be. You wanna keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Some face life's challenges with a little bit of prayer. Others turn, face it head on, that's how they take it there. Sometimes it's sad to face what's true and try a different tack. We gotta keep on breathing, and there ain't no going back. You wanna keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Better believe that I'll fight on through space, though I might fail. I'll boost the signal through the night, even if I'm feeling frail. And when at last you answer my call, we'll fix our damaged hearts. We gotta keep on breathing, and we will never part. You wanna keep breathing, breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. But it all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Broken auto harp string. I'm so surprised. This is one of the fun things about playing the auto harp. Well, for me at least. I did years ago. I asked an auto harp group if about the problems of breaking strings, and everyone was like, I haven't changed my strings in 3 years. What are you talking about? I don't have any broken strings. And then there's me. Though, to be fair, I have not broken strings recently in a while, so this might all just be, life getting back to me because, you know. Or my auto harp is sending me a subtle hint. It's saying, hey, Mark, don't forget to remind them that you have Celtic heartstrings. So, yes, I do have Celtic heartstrings. My Celtic heartstring... there we go. My Celtic heartstring necklaces. They're made from the broken strings of my heart. I mean, auto harp. If you've probably seen them, you head on over to magerecords.com. You can find a link to a whole bunch of Celtic heartstrings that I just put out. I just created just recently, so they are pretty much brand new. Like, you know, what do you do when you're downtime at home? Well, why don't you go ahead and make Celtic heartstrings, right? Create some art. That's actually been one of the best things about this thing. Is I find myself playing music a little bit more, practicing a little bit more than I have in the past. It might just be that I'm getting used to our new home and in Atlanta, or because I need to practice, as my wife says, which is true too. But I've been working on a lot of new songs also, because I have a lot of new songs that have been coming out, so it's been a lot of fun, and I've been liking it a lot. I think also being in this location, I have my studio, and it's it's not like in the dungeon where it used to be. My old studio I called Purgatore, because I named it after my cat that I had to lock down there because he was peeing on things. Alright, let me fix this. One of my cats has arrived. You have Celtic harpstrings? Broken strings means artwork to sell. Yep. That's one of the reasons I started doing it. Years ago, I played at the Texas Renaissance Festival in, I think it was 2000 or 2001. And I broke... It was raining all weekend, so the humidity was really high, and even then I played pretty hard. So as I'm doing this, I broke 21 strings that weekend, and I was just kind of blown away. I was like, wow, I have to figure out something to do with this. So that was about the start when I said I got to figure out how to recycle these things. And I've spent years trying to come up with ideas to make it sound good, to make it look good, you know. I did bracelets, tried some necklaces. This one woman, she actually made a necklace, and I absolutely loved it, but I could never duplicate it. I asked her to make a pendant, and she made this spectacular one, and I still have it so that I can hopefully one day emulate it, but not yet. I don't have the skills yet. Alright, we're going to get this all tuned up in just a sec here. Apologize for that string breakage. Now, if you logged on early, you got to hear some music. I put together a 3-song EP that you can listen to. And you can get, if you make a tip reward, a $10 tip reward will get you that EP. There's actually a whole bunch of tip rewards that I set up, including if there's a song in this show that you're like, oh, I have to have that as a single. I will put it together specifically for you. I don't remember what the tip reward is for it, but it's different levels for different things. So go check that out. All right, auto harp should be tuned up. Let me double check. Beautiful. All right, there we go. All right. We are full on. If you want to make a song request, you can do one right here on the super chat. That is the ideal way to do it, because I don't usually check my phone to see what's coming in through email. So do that right here. In the meantime, I did get an early song request, which from Rex. Well, I thought I heard Jane Cobb say, "Reavers, Malcolm Reavers, we've gotta get going before they come our way, and we're running from the Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. Lead us, Malcolm, lead us with that grin. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, there's many a worse spot that we've been in, except while running from the Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. River knocked out Jane, that'll never get old. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, she's like a weapon that is out of control for Miranda and the Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. You sure you wanna go near Reaver space? Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, where does it get fun to cut up your face? Now we're running from the Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. Well, they all lay down and fell dead asleep. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, I wonder if they dream of homicidal sheep, for the rest turned into Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. Wash was an ace, he's a leaf on the wind. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, although he was great, we did him in while we all ran away from Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, oh Reavers, Malcolm, Reavers, we're sailing fast with the Firefly aglow, and we're running from the Reavers. I have a cat that just climbed up onto something in my office here, which I'm like, yeah, great. Earlier, he knocked everything down, so. All right, Alan made a request before the show. This is Kill Kelly, Ireland. This is a great song, and it was written, I think, back in the 70s. Someone correct me. Maybe the 80s. I forget now. But basically, a couple of brothers, Stephen and Peter Jones, were going through their the attic, and they found a big chest. They opened the chest up, and they found all these letters from their great-great-grandfather to their great-grandfather, or something on that lines. And they told an incredible story. And it was a story of the famine that hit Ireland over many years. And it was so beautiful, they decided to turn it into a song. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1860, my dear and loving son John. Your good friend and schoolmaster Pat McNamara, so good as to write these words down. Your brothers have all left to find work in England, the house is all empty and sad. The crop of potatoes is sorely infected, third to a half of them bad. Your sister Bridget and Patrick O'Donnell are going to be married in June. Your mother says not to work on the railroad, be sure and come on home soon. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1870, my dear and loving son John. Hello to your missus and to your 4 children, may they grow healthy and strong. Michael has got in a wee bit of trouble, I guess that he never will learn. Because of the dampness there's no work to speak of, now we have nothing to burn. Bridget is happy you named a child for her, although she has 6 of her own. You say you found work, but you don't say what kind or when you will be coming home. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1880. Michael and John, my sons, I'm sorry to send you the very sad news that your dear old mother is gone. We buried her down at the church in Kilkelly. Your brothers and Bridget were there. You don't have to worry, she died very quickly. Remember her in your prayers. And it's so good here, Michael's returning. With money he's sure to find land. For the crop has been poor and the people are selling as fast as they can. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1890, my dear and loving son John. I suppose I must be close on 80, it's 30 years since you've gone. Because of all the money you sent me, I'm still living out on my own. Michael has built himself a fine house and Bridget's daughters are grown. Thank you for sending your family pictures. They're lovely young women and men. They say that you might even come for a visit. What a joy to see you again. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1892. My dear brother John, I'm sorry I didn't write sooner to tell you that father is gone. He was living with Bridget, she said he was happy, healthy right down to the end. Ah, you should have seen him play with the grandchildren of Pat McNamara, your friend. We buried him alongside her mother down the Kilkelly churchyard. He was a strong and feisty old man, considering his life was so hard. And it's funny the way he kept talking about you. We called for you at the end. Why don't you think about coming to visit? What a joy to see you again. This is going to be a interesting show, so I'll be right back in just 1 second. I'm going to play this track. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free. And stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea. Where the rivers run clear, the bracken is gold in the sun. How the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where life is a song. And sing while the birds fill the air with their joy all day long. Where the trees sway in time and even the wind sings in tune. Ah, the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where legend remains. Stories of old fill the heart and may yet come again. Where our past has been lost, the future has still to be won. All the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free. Stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea, where the rivers run clear, the bracken is cold in the sun. All the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. All the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. And I'm back. My apologies for that. It's going to be one of those interesting days. And I had a request from Brian about A Prudent Thief, which I think should be, oh my gosh, that's going to be an interesting one. A Prudent. Do I actually have that? Oh, man. I'm gonna see if I can wing this song for you, Brian. This is a song that Andrew found for years ago on some listserv or something. He loved it so much he saved the lyrics, and then he and I set it to music many years later. So. A prudent thief should never drink so much that he becomes bold, because a thief who boasts and brags will rarely live to grow old. For silence is a thief's best bet, and if he breaks this etiquette, undoubtedly what he will get will be more trouble than gold. Consider Zale, a thief from Grail who drank at the Swan and Grouse. He made himself quite popular by buying rounds for the house. One night in drunken revelry, he made a bet with prideful glee, but later on he would agree he never should have been soused. You see, a thief's best friends are luck and speed, alertness, cunning, and stealth. And ale can cause these all to flee and cheat a thief of his wealth. But add to this a drunken dare to steal a lock of the empress's hair, then even a fool should be aware this may be bad for your health. So Zale did stumble through the door in his most fearless state. He slipped in shadows past the guards and snuck through the palace gate. Then giggling he scaled the wall, so drunk he thought he could not fall. But wasn't he the best of all, and surely favored by fate? As he climbed in, he saw a girl who was dressed in cloth, not fur. A palace maid, perhaps a cook, 'twas difficult to be sure. A homely lass she did appear, but anyone looks good through beer. So when she asked, "Why are you here?" he said he was there for her. He showered her with compliments, for flattery was his skill. And so they spent a pleasant time, as any young couple will. But as the dawn lit their embrace, he recognized the lady's face from every golden coin it graced. And suddenly he became ill. Now he had heard the drink was dangerous, but now he knew for a fact. For thieves caught in the palace were hanged or stretched upon a rack. But as this thief was kind and bold, the empress gifted him with gold, and the guards made sure that he'd been told he'd be killed if he ever came back. And so he was the thief no more, for that was part of the deal. The bet was lost because she gave him what he went there to steal. So the thieves may scorn and mock his name and tale, but still they flock for a thief and look at the empress's lock, the finest tavern in Greel. Oh, nice. That was are people still on? I'm seeing a whole bunch of people listed as being on. But technical difficulties evening. All right. For 9 months after that. That's a good question, Albert. What did happen? All right. What else? We had a song request for this one. This is a song that I like to sing to my own children when they're going to bed at night. And it started off actually on my CD Kilted for Her Pleasure, a song by Daniel Glasser, who wrote the song Close Your Eyes, which is also known as the Demon Lullaby. Well, that song, which is a wonderful song, was so much fun to sing that one day I was at Firefly Drinking Songs, performing that at Gen Con in Indianapolis, and all of a sudden I decided to change it up for all those brown coats out there who like the Reavers, and thus came this song. Close your eyes and sleep. There are demons in your dreams. Go to sleep, my darling. There's a demon underneath your bed. The demons in your bed are gonna eat your face. I already messed this up. Stay in your bed. There are Griswolds on the floor. The Reavers in your bed are gonna eat your face. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Why do you think we say that? It's so the Reavers underneath your bed will want to eat your face. You used to have a sister. She wouldn't go to sleep. So the Reavers underneath her bed ate her face. This is one of those songs that both my daughters like, but they like different versions. My oldest daughter goes to sleep with Close Your Eyes. My youngest goes, eat your face! Do not call for your mother. Who is it that you think who let the Reavers in to eat her face? Snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. Who can account for the taste of Reavers? The Reavers in your bed are gonna eat your face. My father sang the song to me, but he slipped and he fell on a Griswold. And the Reavers underneath her bed ate his face. That is not a blanket. Good night. That is one of those songs that it's just fun to sing. All right, Robert has a Scots song request, which is a good timing too, because next year is my Celtic invasion of Scotland. I don't know exactly where we're going yet. It's going to be an interesting question if I can play this song. Give me half a sec. There is a we're going to Scotland, and it's going to be, I've got plans. It's going to be the early June. We are definitely going to make this happen one way or the next. A man. I'm going to look this up really quick. And if you want to find out about it, you can go to CelticInvasion.com, sign up to the mailing list. That is the best way to do that. I have to, it's been a while since I played A Man to Man. This is one of those that I don't play. I haven't played pretty much since there. I learned the song. Okay, I got this. Alright, we're ready for this. Is there for honest poverty that hangs his head for all that? The coward slave, we pass him by, we dare be poor for all that. For all that and all that, our toils obscure. Our rank is but a guinea stem, the man's a gout for all that. What though unhamely fair we dine, wear hard and grey and all that. Ye fools their silk and knaves their wine, a man's a man for all that. For all that and all that, their tinsel show and all that. The honest man, they're say poor, is king of men for all that. We see a Berkey called a lord, what struts and stares and all that. 100 worship at his word, he's but a coof for all that. For all that and all that, his rivet star and all that. The man of independent mind, he looks and laughs for all that. A prince can make a belted knight, a marquis, a duke, and all that. But an honest man's a boon his might, good faith, a manna for all that. For all that and all that, their dignities and all that. The pith, a sense, and pride of worth are higher rank than all that. Then let us pray that come what may, as come it will, for all that. That sense and worth o'er the earth shall bear the grief for all that. For all that and all that is coming yet, for all that man to man the world over shall brothers be for all that. Well, there you go. Farewell to Nova Scotia. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. I hope you did enjoy that too. Who we got? A.M. Paulson wants Happy Birthday from Ireland. That's funny. You know, Happy Birthday to Ireland from Ireland is a song that I wrote it in 2002, 2003. I loved the song at the time. It very much reminded me of When Irish Eyes Are Smiling. Oh yes, there will be castles. And I'm glad you like that, Robert. Thank you. It is. I wrote it for basically as a birthday song. Two reasons. Number one, as a birthday song for myself, because you know that's what you do. I wanted a birthday song, but also I wrote it because I felt like I was not raised with this strong Celtic heritage, and all of a sudden I had been immersed into it. So I was, you know, my dad was, my family name is Scottish, Gunn, and so I knew all about the Guns and the Scots, but I didn't know about the Irish part. And there was actually Irish, and I think my mom's granddad was Irish, I know, at the very least. And there's someone also on my dad's side too. But it was not a big thing that was ever talked about in our family. And I later learned that there's a reason, that the Irish were not talked about, particularly about my grandma. My grandma, I think, was not happy, was things, because the Irish were looked down upon in the 20s and 30s. I think Bing Crosby made a big thing about changing all that with singing these Irish songs, but at the time they were looked down upon, and so I didn't know about this history, and so I ended up writing a song that I wanted for that very purpose, something that I could sing to celebrate the history of what it was to be Irish American and not really even realize it. So. And interestingly, I've written several birthday songs, and they're all coming to mind right now. On St. Patrick's Day, I was born, American by birth, heritage unknown. 'Twas 2 years ago on a musical journey, my heart flew to Ireland on the wings of a note. Oh, Ireland, how I long for your valleys and mountains, how I long to see your hills and streams. From my home across the ocean, I hear voices singing, happy birthday to Ireland, my child of the green. 'Twas 2 years. La 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 la. Happy birthday to Ireland, my child of the green. This is me trying to remember the lyrics of the song. Now 2 years have passed, and Ireland sings with me, and every song that's heard from my voice and heart. Ireland never told me I was Irish, till I heard your voice singing from her heart and its heart. Oh, Ireland, how I long for your valleys and mountains, how I long to see your hills and streams. I can hear your voice singing, happy birthday from Ireland, my child of the green. Happy birthday from Ireland, my child of the green. I'm just totally drawing a blank on those lyrics. My apologies. This is a song that this is the first request for that song that I've actually had, I think, ever. So call that as a, you win. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm playing, Chris. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do need to practice that one some more. There's like so many songs. I was sitting there thinking about how many songs I have. Andrew and I kept a record when we were with the Brobdingnagian and Bards, and there was over 150 songs then. So, and I've put out 24 CDs, I think, not including the ones that you're hearing here. All right, what do we got? If you have a song request, is there any other ones that are coming through? I'm looking to see if there's any super chat requests first. Those get first choice. Let's do this one. And Paulson, if you have another song that you'd like me to try to pull off that I actually might know, I'd be happy to do that for you too. Here is, meantime, here's Flower of Scotland. Oh, yes, I do have CDs. Thank you so much, Avery. Yeah. You have CDs? That's very important. When I say I have CDs, you have to say, you have CDs? The leap at the end really kind of makes it, so, try that. Oh, Flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen and stood against him. Out Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still, o'er land that is lost now, which those so dearly held and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be a nation again that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still, o'er land that is lost now, which those so dearly held. O Flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again. Woo! All right. This is always the interesting one when we start getting song requests. And I'm like, do I know this one? It's been, I haven't played that in a while. That's a good one. All right, so I'm going to pull this off. We got a request for Ur Hamlet from Brian. Thank you so much for torturing me. Actually, I love this song. This is a song by Adam McNaughton, and it is the Cliff Notes version of Hamlet in 3 minutes. Was this king sitting in his garden on a lane, when his brother in his ear put a wee bit of henbane? He stole his brother's crown and his money and his widow. The dead king walked, got his son and said, "Hey, listen, kiddo, I've been killed and it's your duty then to take revenge on Claudius. Kill him quick and clean, show the nation what a fraud is." The boy said, "Right, I'll do it, but I'll have to play it crafty so no one will suspect me. I'll kid on that I'm a dafty." So to all accept Horatio, cause he counts him as a friend. Hamlet, that's the boy, puts on his round the bend, but because he was not ready for obligatory killing, he tried to make the king think he was tuppence off a shilling. Gotta rise out of Polonius, treats poor Ophelia vile, till Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Denmark's a bloody jail. Then a troupe of traveling actors like 784 arrived to do a special one-night gig in Elsinore. Hamlet loved his mommy. Hamlet acting barmy. Hamlet hesitating, wonders if the ghost's a fake, and that was why he's waiting. So Hamlet were a scene for the players to enact, while Horatio and he watched to see if Claudius cracked. The play was called The Mousetrap, not the one that's running now. And sure enough, the king walked out before the final bow. So Hamlet's got the proof that Claudius gave his dad the dose. The only problem being now, Claudius knows he knows, so Hamlet tells his mother her new husband's not a hip one. Uncle Claude puts out a contract with the English king as hitman. Then Hamlet killed Polonius, the concealed corpus delecti. That's the king's excuse to send him for an English hempen necktie with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to make sure he got there. Hamlet jumped the boat and put the finger on that pair. Meanwhile, Laertes heard his dad had been stabbed to the Otis, came running back to Elsa Nortube, sweet hotfoot from Paris, in Ophelia, with her dad killed by the man she wished to marry. After saying it with flowers, she committed harry-carry. Hamlet, Hamlet, nay messin', Hamlet, Hamlet, learned his lesson. Hamlet, Hamlet, Yorick's crust, convincing that men good or bad at last must come to dust. Then Laertes lost his cool and was demanding retribution. The king said, keep your head, I'll provide you a solution. He arranged a sword fight for the interested parties, with a blunted sword for Hamlet and a sharpened sword for Laertes. To make things double sure, the old belt and braces line, he fixed a poisoned sword tip and a poisoned cup of wine. The poisoned sword got Hamlet, but Laertes went and muffed it, cause he got stabbed himself and he confessed before he snuffed it. Then Hamlet drank the wine, and as her face turned blue, Hamlet said, I think the king's a baddie through and through. Incestuous murders, damned and dainty, said to be so precise, made up for hesitating once by killing Claudius twice. Before he stabbed him with the sword and forced the wine between his lips, he cried, the rest is silence, then cashed in all his chips. They fired a volley over him that shook the topmost rafter, and Fortinbras, knee-deep in Danes, lived happily ever after. Hamlet, Hamlet, oh so gory, Hamlet, Hamlet, end of story. Hamlet, Hamlet, I'm away. If you think this is boring, you should read the bloody play. All right. I have 3 song requests. I have a request from Ann Paulson. Thank you for another one. And song that you love, but don't give me many requests for. That's a good one. Good question. Good question. Let me think about that. I'm going to do A Prettiest Hobbit while I think about that. This is a song that I wrote for Inara when she was born. I wanted something to celebrate. I had songs that I had done with Kinsey and whatnot, and I was like, I want to do something for this. So I wrote this song. I'll tell Belladonna. Oh, I should really tell you really quick. The names in there are all names from our family. So I think like Belladonna was either, and her middle name's Claire, so it was like Claire, or I don't remember if you do put in a Hobbit name generator, and it's you put in Claire, and I think it comes out Belladonna, and then there's another one, someone else in there, but the names, they're all Hobbit generated from someone in our family. So I'll tell Belladonna underneath the party tree, let's have fun, come dance with me. She won't dance down the last daisy, we'll skip till the sun comes up over the trees. Jump up and down, let your teeth gleam, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song now on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen, the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The moon looks down on a hungry cheer, let's raid old Mungo's mushroom fields if we lose our way. The starry sky will chase young conies to the broad daylight. Jump up and down, let your teeth gleam, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen, the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. We'll laugh and we'll eat our honey cakes as we roll in the grass down by the lake. The swan calls out, go home my friend, to the party tree we'll start again. Jump up and down, let your teeth gleam, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen, the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. Jump up and down, let your teeth gleam, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song now on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen, the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. I'll tell Belladonna underneath the party tree, let's have fun, come dance with me. If she won't dance, our last daisy will skip till the sun comes up over the trees. Jump up and down, let your teeth gleam, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. Jump up and down, let your teeth gleam, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen, the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. That is the other thing about that song is based on I'll Tell My Ma, which, you know, I'll Tell My Ma is just like a absolutely beautiful song. It's just a wonderful, delightful song. It's like Star of the County Down. There aren't many of these like just totally, completely delightful Irish songs that I know of. If you know of any, post one right now. A song that you think is just lighthearted and delightful, because those are like, that was like the one of the few. And I was like, I have to learn this song, write this song, because I wanted another song that was just as light and fluffy and happy and so yeah. So the next song that was requested was Robert again, and this is I Saved the Planet Earth. Save the Planet Earth was written for in, I guess it was probably about 2006, 2007. I was doing something interesting. I was asking people for 4 words and then writing a song based on those 4 words. I'm trying to remember what exactly the words were. I know Hypernova was one of them. Doctor Who, Mailbox. And that's all I remember. I think Ladybug. That's what it was. So this song came out of that. And of course, the original version had, I was really new to Doctor Who. This is like the first season of the reboot when it came back out. And so I had like virtually no contacts. I called Doctor Who instead. But then after I finished recording it, I think I sent it to my friend Tom Rockwell, aka Devo Spice. And he corrected me quickly and said, "It's the Doctor." And then, so I had to improvise that. I heard a sound, I heard a loud sound outside my drugstore, so I stuck out my head. A man stepped out of a blue telephone box and this is what he said. He said, "Last night the help of your mailbox, Hypernova gave birth. Last night, the help of your mailbox, I saved planet Earth." He told me how an alien wrote a short letter as an introduction to the human race. But when he lit the envelope, the glue touched his tongue and a hypernova collapsed in his place. Last night, the help of your mailbox, Hypernova gave birth. Last night, the help of your mailbox, I saved the planet Earth. This hypernova sent waves of destruction in its path. A ladybug was the first to see it's true. She realized it couldn't pass through a steel mailbox, so she telephoned her friend, the Doctor Who. Last night, this help of your mailbox, Hypernova gave birth. Last night, with the help of your mailbox, I saved the planet Earth. Well, Doctor, he appeared outside the drugstore. The letter he dropped in the mailbox. 5 minutes later, he opened up the box and Earth was saved. And the Doctor was arrested by the cops. Last night, the help of your mailbox, Hypernova gave birth. Yeah, right. Last night, with the help of your mailbox, I saved planet Earth. Sure you did, son. Last night, with the help of your mailbox, a hypernova gave birth. Is that what that was? Last night, with the help of your mailbox, I saved the planet Earth. All right. What kind of comments we got? We have a tongue twister. Whiskey or devil. Okay. Oh, yes. Come take a trip on my airship. I would definitely go with that. Patty McCullough. Yeah, I'll go with that. I did come up with a song for you, A.M. Paulson. One of my absolute favorite songs that I love, Irish songs that I love to sing, but I don't ever get a request for it. But it for me, this is like the penultimate song that I've recorded too, and it is Peggy Gordon. Oh, Peggy Gordon, you are my darling. Sit down upon my knee and tell to me the very reason why I am slighted so by thee. I'm so in love, I cannot deny it. My heart lies smothered in my breast. It's not for me to let the world know it. A troubled mind sure can know no rest. Oh, Peggy Gordon, you are my darling. Sit down on my knee and tell to me the very reason why I am slighted so by thee. I wish I was in some lonesome valley where womankind cannot be found, where the pretty small birds sing on every branch, and every moment a different sound. Oh, Peggy Gordon, you are my darling. And sit down upon my knee and tell to me the very reason why I am slighted so by thee. Why I am slighted so by thee. Woo! All right. That is definitely one of those songs that I absolutely love. It's a just beautiful song. If you have any final song requests, you can do those now. Post it in a super chat, and those will get top priority. And I'm going to just do a few more, so this is your last chance to do that. Time has just kind of flown by, but then again, I kind of, had a few stops in there. So we're going to go a little bit over, a bit longer than normal, I think. I want to sing this song because this is a song that does get requested, and I love it. I wrote this for my wife. It is a love song, but someone said it's not your typical love song. I walked down a dusty old road. I didn't know what I'd find or where I'd go. Tree limbs hung low and they blocked my view. I saw you through the branches and I wished I knew ya. You wrote your name on my soul and it feels like I'm out of control. You wrote your name on my soul, that's what it is, so I'll go with the flow. Each other in the shadows, I'm sure I couldn't see. You stepped closer and your beautiful face looked up at me. I took your hand and mine and we wandered off down the road. It feels so right, it's like I've always known ya. You wrote your name on my soul and we laughed as I twirled you about. You wrote your name on my soul and held your breath as I touched your mouth. Through the wheels of time we traveled the globe as we reeled through life, adventures overflow. Our love only grew, our love it grew. How did you know that I would be so in love with you? We walked through fields of green as high as our knees. Valley of love, we sat beneath a tree. Our lips were red from cherries and a long kiss. We lay there for hours till the stars shone down in our tenderness. You wrote your name on my soul and I saw it in the constellations. You wrote your name on my soul and my blood is pumping elation. This is a sing-along, so if you'd like to sing along, I will guide you into it in just a moment. It goes like this. Name on my soul, name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul, name on my soul. Let me hear you. Name on my soul, name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul. Name. You can do louder than that. Come on. Name on my soul, name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul, name on my soul, name on my soul. Name on my soul, on my soul. Oh, oh, oh. You wrote your name on my soul, and I don't know what you did to me. Name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul, but it's all that I was meant to be. You wrote your name on my soul, and I'm happier than I've ever been. So, name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul, and our story will never end. Name on my soul, keep it going. Name on my soul, on my soul. Oh, name on my soul, name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul. Name on my soul, name on my soul, on my soul. Oh, name on my soul, name on my soul. You wrote your name on my soul. Woo! I love that song. I'm very happy. This is actually probably the most requested song I've had. Though I have had several since that have started getting some other requests. They gotten more requests. But when early on, I did not get many requests. That song rarely got any requests. It was like weird. There's a whole bunch of songs, but that one, so many songs don't, but that one gets requested, and I'm very pleased because I think it deserves it too, you know, if I do say so myself. Not trying to be, you know, whatever, but it's gorgeous. All right. We had a request for, Down by the Sally Gardens and Mingale Boat Song. Cool. I haven't played Down by the Sally. I did play Down by the Sally Garden just recently too, so. I think I'm gonna do that song first. 'Twas down by the Sally Garden. Let's get the right key there. 'Twas down. I still don't like that key. Forget which key I played it in. That's a side note. 'Twas down by the Sally Gardens my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I was so young and foolish, with her did not agree. In a field down by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weir. But I was so young and foolish, and now I am full of tears. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weir. But I was so young and foolish, and now I am full of tears. I love that song. It's so pretty. And Andrew and I never recorded that. I've been thinking I should get that recorded at some point. This is a song, the Mingley Boat song. I love this song. Another beautiful song. Heal your hoe, boys. Let her go. Let's try it again. Heal your hoe, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heal your hoe, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingley. What care we though? White the minches. What care we for wind or weather? Let her go, boys. Every inch is sailing homeward to Mingley. Heal your hoe, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Hear your hoe, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingley. Wives are waiting by the pier head, looking seaward from the heather. Pull around, boys, in your anchor, ere the sun mothers holding bairns a crying. They'll return though when the sun sets. They'll return then to mingle. Hear your hope, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her round into the weather. Hear your hope, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to mingle. Hear your hope, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her round into the weather. Hear your hope, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingalay. Thank y'all so much. Have to rein it in. I have kids sleeping, but that's one of those songs that I belt the hell out of. All right. It looks like I'm out of requests right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up one final song, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the show and you want to tip, obviously you can still make a tip here, but another way is going to magerecords.com, MAGE records.com. And there you will find the tip rewards. If there's a song like in the show that you really enjoyed and you want to have a digital recording of it, you can get that. You can there's the 3 songs that I recorded specifically to promote for this show. I'll probably do it again next month, but I'm not going to be releasing those right now because, it's a bonus for coming and supporting the show. So if you want one of those things, then head on over and make a tip. There's other things as well. I don't know what they are. Sticker. I think you also buy CDs. You have CDs. And there's shirts and Celtic heartstrings, a whole bunch of stuff. So go check it out. I do make a living as a musician, so your support is always incredibly helpful. So thank you. And, just tell a friend. There's always that. This final song that I'm going to sing to you has been one of my favorite songs for singing recently because... and I need to be practicing it more because it's such a cool song. It's a song called A Bright Side of Everything, and it was written... the episode The Message from Firefly seems to have resonated with me because I wrote 2 of my best songs, I feel like, from that episode. This one and Bring Me Home Boys. And this one is a song that is pretty much about Kaylee. It was inspired by Kaylee. It took a different turn in the course of the song when my wife and I wrote it. I didn't tell her that it was for Firefly. I just was trying to write a good song, right? And so she started helping because she enjoyed, especially the first verse, which really captures something special, I feel like. And then of course it's got a fun chorus and all this lovely stuff. So it does have a good sing-along part, so feel free to sing along. And it is called Bright Side of Everything. The Mona Lisa never learned to smile. You came along and made her sing. She's not posing anymore, she's dancing. You see the bright side of everything. Romantic walk along a sandy shore. The sky opens and it starts raining. You jump in puddles, we both start laughing. You see the bright side of everything. Someplace better, someplace warm. Someplace alone, just you and me. We can laugh at life's uncertainty while it's happening. The bright side of everything. Gravity may make us fall. Our stomachs feel like they're turning. You say falling is a lot like flying. You see the bright side of everything. Someplace better, someplace warm, someplace alone, just you and me. We can laugh at life's uncertainty while it's happening. The bright side of everything. Night is falling, it is getting dark. You hold my hand like you hold my heart. Inside of me I feel torn apart, but you see the bright side of everything. Someplace better, someplace warm, someplace alone, just you and me. We can laugh at life's uncertainty, even COVID-19, the bright side of everything. To laugh and it's hard to breathe. The pain is growing and I'm on my knees. I close my eyes and I whisper, please, just let me see the bright side of everything. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Have a great evening. All we got here. Oh, some of you coming out to Tucker Brewing. So I am playing a couple shows in the upcoming weeks. The 20th, first day of summer, I'll be at the Lost Druid in Decatur. And then the following Thursday, on the 25th, I'll be at Tucker Brewing Company. And I haven't done it for Tucker yet, but the Lost Druid, you can get a flight of their beers, and I'm going to be pairing them with songs. This is a bizarre idea. I went to go check out Tucker. See, I knew what Tucker's setup was going to be like for the social distancing and all that stuff. I didn't know for the Lost Druid, so I went to do some research. So we went to the Lost Druid a couple of days ago and researched what drinks there were, and got to try them all, and they're fantastic. There's a bunch of lighter drinks for the summer months, and it's awesome. But then we picked, I picked my favorites, and then I picked songs that could go with those favorites. So it's gonna be a fun evening. So, anyways, I thank you so much for watching again. I will be back next month. I think it's the 16th of July is what I'm aiming for. So if you want to come join me for another Celtfather Live, or just join me on every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Season 6 of Coffee with the Celtfather. 11 a.m. on Wednesdays. You can come Wednesday, that's Eastern, 11 a.m. and you can come join me, and we'll sing whatever you'd like to hear. You can make plenty of song requests as well there. Beer paired with songs, yes indeed. It's going to be a lot of fun though, so I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful evening. Sláinte.